Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to an afternoon of all-star international professional wrestling presented to you by Dale Martin Promotions. Your first contest this evening is a catchweight contest consisting of 6 5-minute rounds. 1 fall, 1 submission, or a knockout to decide the winner. Between, on my right and in the blue corner from Chatham, Mick West. His opponent on my left and in the red corner, the welterweight champion of the West Indies, Clive Myers. Ladies and gentlemen, your referee for this afternoon's wrestling, the international third man, Max Ward.
Hello again, Grapple fans. Good afternoon to you. And here at the Woodville Halls in Gravesend, another freestyle session on its way to you. And with a vengeance right from the start here. Clive Myers, that was, of Jamaica, 11 stone 7 of them. Giving away almost a stone, or 3/4 of a stone here to Mick West of Chatham and Kent. And throwing him right from the very start with bell of round 1. This is but Mick West can do it too. 6 5-minute rounds. 1 fall to decide this. Myers in his Union Jack trunks there from Jamaica. Mick West from Chatham. Much tattooed Mick West. 1 fall decides this bout. Now when he went over there, he saw Myers take his man to the back of the neck with that right instep. Referee Max Ward, of course, Birmingham's Max Ward, the international referee. So the West Indies welterweight champion, 11 stone 7 on his back. Not very often you see him in that position in the ring. Yes, Mick West might find it a little more difficult to get out of this double-handed wrist lever than he did out of the side headlock previously. I don't think I've ever seen quite so many tattoos on anybody as Mick West. Not on his back, I don't think, though. Oh, yes. I mean, on there, shoulder, quite across the shoulders with it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes, Myers tried to prevent himself going with that, but he had to go with it. Nice quick mare, but Myers lands well from this one. Yes, Attempted shoulder press already. Foot on
2, 3, 4.
Leg chop saves West.
6.
Clive Myers so often does that. He got a full Nelson on West and changed it immediately to a side headlock. Very loose one. Made a head mare out of it and threw him. Mick West so surprised that Myers was able to follow it up with another forward attack. Now he's coming back. Less than a minute now in this first round of 6.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Very punishing, those headbutts to the stomach by Myers. 30 seconds to go. Reverse arm lock into a lever, right against the joint, the elbow. But West counters neatly with that great line and gets the spread on, but I don't think he'll have really much time to make too much of it. No, in fact, Myers might get a reverse double leg Nelson over, but the ropes intervene and right on the bell of round 1. Clive Myers there in his patriotic trunks. Very, very fit guy indeed. In fact, I should think I'm safe in saying one of the greatest physical culturists and fittest men in the ring today. He runs his own self-defense club in Peckham, and he has to keep himself pretty fit for that to show other people what to do. He's got to set an example at all time, apart from his wrestling career. So 5 rounds to go.
Second out, round 2.
Round 2, Myers of Jamaica versus West of Chatham. Chatham in Kent, and it's Myers giving away 11 pounds here, which won't worry him too much. He's so fit, agile. Referee Max Ward of Birmingham, and 1 fall decides this contest. Double arm now, Myers, typical move, moving forwards and a suplex from them. Takes a bit of strength to operate that one, that suplex with a double arm from the front. And West in a little bit of trouble, one could say.
1, 2.
A further arm lever, the near arm held down, so the shoulder blades touching 2, count of 2 twice. Double arm stretching out of Myers. And West trying to bridge it, but Myers brings him further up and over the top for a shoulder press, possibly inside the ropes. This is his idea, but West saw it coming and managed to turn just before his shoulder blades landed. Much appreciated by the packed crowd here at the Woodville Hall. Trying to get a reverse grapevine on Myers, no chance. In fact, he's got the advantage already from down there. This is the spread and the trip and the figure 4 leg lock to follow. Yes, he shouldn't have started that one. So a reverse side headlock now to Myers. Almost a suplex from that. The right hand of Myers on the chest. West plunging right over. But what a lift. And a nice trip there by West, and a spread this time by Mick West. Now let's see how Myers climbs out of this one. Just goes further.
Oh, no.
Now can West take it so far as Myers could? 2 minutes to go in the second round. I don't think Mick West is going to fool Myers too much with this. In fact, he knows it himself and decides on the handshake. Face of the spine. On the point of the bandaged Myers' right knee. West tries the same, but he missed it by about a foot, I think.
Got too long legs.
Doesn't like the look of that one at all. 1 minute to go, and still the full interlock, figure interlock. Myers in the advantage at the moment slightly, but you never know. Mick West just to come out of this. No, not now. There's the double arm again by Myers, and he could go to another suplex. Single arm throw. Nice arm roll, but through the ropes goes West's feet, so Myers breaks immediately. Side head chancery with half a minute left. Really laying on that side head chancery, turning the head, and the straight fingers of West not making the slightest impression on the Myers stomach at all. So there he is, Mick West, and was I wrong when I said he hadn't got too many tattoos on his back? Masses of them, almost as many as on front. All over his body above the waist, and a few on his thighs as well. Mick West of Chatham at 12 stone 4. We first saw him in May of last year. A couple of years amateur at the Chatham Amateur Wrestling Club, turning part-time pro only about a year and a half ago.
Seconds out, round 3.
Round 3, and here at the Woodville Halls, Gravesend, a catchweight bout, a preliminary contest in the program this afternoon. Clive Myers of Jamaica in the, the very patriotic trunks there. Mick West of Chatham, his opponent. One fall inside this, 4 rounds to go. Myers mistimed at that time. Very seldom you see him. This time it is bad as that. West has a chance now. First chance he's really had in these early rounds.
5, 6, 7.
Well, Myers still grinning about that mistake. He was greatly this time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, that is amazing. Head first, right over, and I hope nobody's hurt there because Myers came over the top rope, but head first in the third row of the ringside seats there. I don't know how badly, what damage he's caused, but there's somebody down there, I'm afraid, is really, I don't think it's an old man. I'm afraid he's in trouble there. Oh, what a pity. But there's St. John's Islands or Red Cross or both there looking after him. We'll let you know how it happens. Anyway, Myers looking over there to see what damage he's done. He obviously tried to catch the top rope as he went and missed it and went right over into the third row. Myers now with a single arm stretch on Mick West. And remember, there's just one fall decides this contest. And of course, the Mike Marino, Bruno Elrington, and Von Cheslov contest to follow on this program. And Myers caught in the body scissors then. But he undresses it by bringing Mick West's feet down behind him.
No.
Well, there's a double leg lock for you. Stalemate. Very little anybody can do once they're in that position. They can't turn face up again, so they nearly always decide to call it quits. A couple of minutes left in this third round. And Myers is starting to take over with his speed now. Still the receiver by Myers, still holding on despite that. Finally, Mick West rolls out.
5.
The speed of that head mare, that's what Mick West is up against. Again.
2, 3, 4, 5,
1 minute left.
6.
And West just a little bit quicker than he was that time. Nice leg trip to follow. Leg lock folded there by West. And the advantage to Mick West. A little unusual in these last round or so. But it didn't last too long anyway.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Again, the single interlock with half a minute left. Myers again taking the advantage from it, going for the double arm from the back. No suplex position yet, though. 12 seconds to go. Shoulder blades must be very near. Yes, they're on. And West rolls himself out of the bowl on the bell of round 3. Clive Myers, West Indies, 11.5 stone of him, right slap in the middle of the welterweight bracket, and of course the West Indies welterweight champion. A physical culturist who runs his own self-defense club in Peckham and turned pro wrestler in the 1971, but only part-time. Freelance photographer as well, this man. He really gets around, doesn't hang about at all.
Get back to your corner. Stay there.
Second out, round 4.
Round 4 on West. He saw that coming. Myers came racing across at him at the bell. And Clive Myers versus Mick West. No score, 1-4 to decide this one. And it's Myers in the Union Jack trunks with the full Nelson on Mick West of Clapham.
1, 2.
And West doing very well to stay this long with Myers so far. The ropes helped him then. Full Nelson from Mick West this time, but broken easily. Oh, the drop kick hit backwards a little bit low, but it didn't worry him too much. Fortunately, it was on the knees. And there's the much tattooed Mick West, trying so hard to stay with this agile fit man from Jamaica, and doing very well to have stayed this long.
Okay, bring it up.
top, and Myers double leg Nelson couldn't mess with that one. Couldn't mess. It was all over before he came off the ropes. So Myers, the winner by 1-4-0, sportingly taken by Mick West, who realised he was up against a better man on the day.
Ladies and gentlemen, in round 4, the 1-4 required for victory with the double leg Nelson to Clive Myers. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure everyone here will give a very big hand for Chatham's Mick West. And ladies and gentlemen, as they leave the ring, after a very sporting contest, Mick West and the winner, Clive Myers.